Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Paz, fallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is lovely, and he's running through. And though who was ever so determined. That's an imaginative pass. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Martinez, and Martinez! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Can he get onto this? And he was quick to react. Now it's Martinez. He has found the way through. Fernandez makes the starting 11. Talk to me. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. De Paul making a dash for it, and he's managed to get free. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. McAllister was in no mood for any of that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi. Tries to play it through, succumbs to the pressure. McAllister. That's a little off target. Spread out to the left. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Messi, upright and purposeful. Half-time getting close now. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Messi! Goal! Argentina! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And that is the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Reflections on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Argentina just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. We're on the move again. Argentina leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Ah, lovely feeding is such... And Martinez! Fantastic from Martinez! Sumptuous finish and... He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Played out wide. Played into the box.
That's good defensive concentration.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Argentina are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Martinez. And that's going wide left. Molina ventures forward. And he's picked out the run. Martinez! It's a really well-measured ball. Argentina still have the cards to affect this game. Now there's a fine ball. And he's straight offside. Substitution. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
It's a good run down the right, and it's Messi. Has a look and plays it forward. That's a sharp pass. Now this could be a chance, and he decides to cross it. Substitution in progress. McAllister. It's not an especially good pass, that. Alvarez. Driving forward. Oh, he's burst through! There's a beautiful simplicity about this. Oh, what a mistake! Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Tries one from range! Fantastic from Fernandez! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Substitutions taking place.
Algeria making further changes here and in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Argentina find a position of real strength now. He'll try from distance! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Otamendi. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's going for goal! Just wouldn't stay down for him. And that is that. Argentina, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Martinez, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do.
Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Martinez! And he's following up! Alvarez is flagged offside.
Argentina definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
And it's Arnautovic. Molina. That's good running with the ball. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lisandro Martinez gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, he's a real physical presence to start with, and for me, he anticipates the game extremely well. What I like about him most, though, is the effect he has on the rest of the defence. He's one of those players that makes other players play better. He's always talking.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right... Goes to finish! Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Goal, Austria! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Austria are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now it's Martinez. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi going forward. Now it's Baumgartner. Lisandro Martinez cuts it out. Now it's Martinez. Martinez charging forward, the ball at his feet. Shapes to shoot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Driving on and making good progress. Messi! And he's found the net! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he's had it nicked away. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? And it's been hooked away. Done so. And it's gone back to the keeper. Lienhardt.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And done so. And that is a little undercooked. And that brings the first half to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to...
And Martinez! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Sabitzer. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Alvarez. Posh. Baumgartner. Now he's had it taken off him. Schmidt looking for the run. He saw the date. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Argentina could not have chosen a worse moment. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Goal, Austria! Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
After 60 minutes is number 7,
Austria leading now. Paredes running with the ball. Paredes, good driving run. Fernandez. Alvarez. Looking for options for movement. And he's quick to it. And the finish! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And no, he's seen through all of that. That is good alertness. Martinez is onto this. Martinez! And that is quite wonderful. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And the comeback is complete. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Nice bit of trickery. Driving forward.
Austria really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, he's having a go! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Schmidt. And it's made it. He's having a hit! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tries to pass it through, and that's been slipped through. Argentina have got it back, and they'll have another go.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
He's had a shot! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Substitution for Austria. Number 20.
Austria making further changes here and in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Argentina look like they've won it. That's at the end. Argentina have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Your reflections then, Jim?
Argentina really deserve a lot of credit.
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. Can he finish? Goal! Argentina! And the game springs instantly to life.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Tries to play it through. Messi! Oh, it's come off the upright.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Spread out to the left. Oh, they can break here. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Picked out... Can he finish? And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's lost, he's had a shot! Well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Argentina, after 19 minutes, is number 19, Alvarez. Alvarez.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nicely aimed pass. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. There's the shot! Just cruising! They are... You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Paz. De Paul is having a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Fernandez. Just eases him off the ball. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And that has left him in a heap. Can he get there? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Messi. Messi. Oh, this is a terrific run. Argentina have a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Messi is behind this one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Messi! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Argentina absolutely dominated that half, Peter. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Argentina, clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0.
Substitution for Argentina, number 19, Alvarez.
We're on the move again.
Field is number 9.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Argentina come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
It's hit the upright. And it's been hooked away. Brilliantly cut out. Martinez. Not the most accurate pass. He's got away. Closing in on goal. Chance! And that's in! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Argentina are having a ball here. Nicely spread. Argentina do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is good alertness. Messi. Some good work on the right flank here. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, some tackle that. Just about up to 75 minutes. And Messi! Off the post! And he can't put it away.
Argentina certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitutions taking place.
Cabo Verde can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Now it's Martinez. And he's picked out the run. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. This looks promising. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Good running, strong and purposeful. Messi. He's found a way through. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! And just like that, he hits 50.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
After 85 minutes is number 8, Lionel Messi.
Cabo Verde have opted to make another change here. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Played out to the left flank. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well timed, excellent interception.
Argentina have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And we're done. Argentina can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Argentina can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Tries a shot! Goal! Argentina! And what a start!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Carvecci gets a foot in here. Now it's Alvarez.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Turkey are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Carvecci. Cilic has it out wide and in space. That's the throw. Here comes the cross. And that's the keeper's ball. De Paul. Paz. And that's gone loose. And here's Messi. Messi purring through the gears. Now it's Carvecci. And here's the chance to counter. Pressure coming in from all directions. Yildiz just eases him off the ball. Alvarez going after that. Paz. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he doesn't have hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
And that's going wide left. He's got away. Now that looks a decent ball. Deftly away. Çalhanoğlu. Paz producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Alvarez. Alvarez! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about.
And that is indeed the final act.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Argentina looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Yildiz, and he's managed to get free. Swings in across. Quality ball.
Turkoglu really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Shot a goal! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
Steaming on goal, takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are tearing the step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
A case now of complete control. Paredes makes a dash for it. It looks a good ball through. And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Well, the move. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Substitution in progress.
Driving forward.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Alvarez is being harried and hassled.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on.
Messi! Oh, good finish. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Gul prepared to come on now. Of course, a big bullier of defences.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious what they want to do here. Just get the ball to him and hope that something happens, a little magic.
Argentina are having a ball here. Yilmaz. Turns back here, probably the best option. Kukçu. And it's Celik. Succumbs to the pressure. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Çalhanoğlu.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for the run. Looking for options for movement. It's a goal kick. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh no, what has happened here? Big chance! Gul is flagged offside. Fernandez. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They needed to win, and And they have won. It is a triumph. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Some good work on the right flank here. And he's making progress on the ball. He stands tall and strong. Ruben Dias did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's shifting through the gears here. So what can they make of this? Nicked it back promptly. And he's found a way past. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that is well cleared. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. Absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance for a shot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Alvarez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He won't be happy with that one. Vitinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's got the beating of his man. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Paz. Oh, this is a very good run. Not the most accurate pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And they are prompt with their pressing. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Alvarez. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's bustling through here. Paz. Chance, surely! And he nearly went all the way.
Paz clearly is very they need.
Vitinha. Pedro Neto. And this is Ronaldo. Otamendi. And Fernandez. Alvarez is onto it in a flash. Now this could be a chance. He's got away. Paz. So much time and takes a shot! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Argentina are up by 1 then, but really feel they should be up by more. Argentina just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Argentina leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Argentina can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Vitinha. Well, that has not gone well. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's delightful. He is through here. Ball comes in. Getting up there! And no mistake. Portugal are level. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Portugal restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Alvarez. Lovely feet. And a chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Tagliafico is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. And that should get the job done. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Well, what about it? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. Pedro Neto. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
It's a really well-measured ball. Messi has it out wide and in space. And the finish!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Closing in on goal. Inacio did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. So not long left in this now. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Time.
Gonzalo Inacio. And it's Cancelo. Nicely spread. Great defending, strong and determined. Ruben Dias kept away. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So, that was the second half.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Parking outside this stadium.
So, no winner at full time. We will be going the distance.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 19. Alvarez.
No winner in 90. 30 more to come.
Number 9. Lautaro Martinez. Substitution in progress.
Knocks it into space. And a shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Martinez. Martinez, decent chance! Oh wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Argentina with the lead. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Neto. Martinez going after that. Paz. And it's Messi. And Messi! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Pedro Neto. He's on it, can he get away? And he cuts out the supply. And it is half-time in extra time.
This is a lost children's
The teams then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide. And so the last chance to find a winner. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. yes, it's there! And surely now, the result beyond doubt.
Argentina, after 22 minutes in extra time, is number 8, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
Argentina now in a position far more desirable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Matheus Nunes. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Messi. Diogo Dalot. Now it's Conceição. Otamendi promptly onto that, and that is as far as it goes. Argentina have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Argentina really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.